just go into my camera roll. Okay, oh, okay. Past that. Hey guys, Ling Kong here, otherwise known as The Love Doctor. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about relationships and love, since it is February and it is L'amour de l'amour and also L'amour de l'amour, which is Black History Month. So happy Black History Month to all of my black people, and for those who appreciate black culture, black art, just black history in general, all of you all, even if you're not black, thank you. So on my Instagram last week, I asked you guys to send me your love questions. So I'm qualified in love. I have my doctorate, I have my PhD, my master's, my NBC, my ABC, and my TNT in love. Anyway, point of the story is I'm qualified. Don't worry about why, I am. My Instagram, I asked you guys to ask me relationship questions, and you guys did. Like, you guys came through with actual questions. I was surprised. I was gonna be funny and make a joke about it and be like, you know, how do I know if he likes me? And I'm like, well, you gotta ask, he doesn't. But then I started realizing you guys were asking like legitimate questions. So I'm gonna answer all the questions that I can. Some questions I don't wanna answer, but I guess I will. So let's just get started. So let me just go into my camera roll. I literally screenshot everything every 5 minutes. So I have so many memes in my phone. Like, I don't even use text anymore. I just use it for memes. Just in case, you know? It's an emergency. Like, it could be a hostage situation. Like, who's gonna die? Not me. Because you're gonna laugh. If you laugh, I don't die. They're gonna laugh. Alright, dang, where is this? I should have been ready. I'm the one recording this. So I got asked this question a number of ways from a number of people, but ultimately this is the question. What's your view on polyamorous relationships? So I'm assuming my dream is to be polygot. So polygot is someone who knows usually like 3 or more languages. So with that in my mind, if 1 is single, 2 is bi, 3 is tri, poly just up there. It's up there. You're asking me my view, so you want my opinion. So I'm gonna give you my opinion because it's essentially black channel. My opinion is no. No. And if I could think of any other way to say it, I probably would say 9. I could probably say no. I think I could also say nah, like nee, no. Why? Why? I know that was a serious question and people ask that seriously, but I want to know if you're asking me what's my view on it to join that spider leg web of relationships. No. Personally, I feel like we were created for either to be single or to be with someone. So if there's true love involved, I feel like no. Do I agree with it at all? No, I don't. So I know it's such a conservative thing to say in 2020, but I mean, why? I don't know why. All right, how do I know I got ghosted?
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
How do I put this? Okay, so you know you got ghosted if it's... Have you ever been Have you ever went to the club really early and it was really cold because nobody was there? That's kind of how you know. So if your phone is kind of on ice and it's very chilly in that particular person's message inbox and your contact is rarely used by them, then they put you on ice, baby, you got ghosted. It's cold, it's chilly in there. You just need to go ahead and live your life. Now, someone you really love ghosted you. You may need to call 911 because they could be dead. And I watch a lot of crime shows, and it's totally possible. Or they don't want to be with you anymore. Ooh. I know it hurts. It does hurt. I've been hurt before. Just be by yourself for a little bit. And then the right person for you, male or female, is not going to ghost you and just disappear on you. They're going to definitely contact you. Someone cares about you. They're out there. Not that person, but someone else. Why they play so many games, I'm assuming they is the opposite sex. They didn't specify. And someone basically said, why so hard? Why play so many games? Same thing. So this is my personal belief. People play games, when they think that they can. So, you know what I'm saying? If you let somebody play with you once, they're gonna play with you again, just so you know. You can always stop it, don't get me wrong. It can be stopped, but the intent of the person to want to play you more often is definitely gonna be stronger. 2, people play a lot of games, I feel like, and why dating is so hard is because people are honest. I love somebody who's honest. I always have, I always will. I love when someone tells me, I don't like that dress on you. Your forehead is looking way too big, go contour that. I don't really want to be with you anymore. I don't really know if I like you. I like that because it gives me direction. I feel bad for people who constantly date people who don't give them anything. Anytime in relationships where I have been the most heartbroken is when I did not know what was going on. I hate it. It's something that I don't wish on anybody. It's miserable. So with that being said, when people are honest about what they're looking for when they're dating, things go a lot smoother. It goes a lot better. If you tell somebody, hey, I'm not looking for a relationship, then you need to take that advice too. One thing that people do a lot is someone will tell them, or I don't want to date anyone, and they'll still continue to like put all their eggs in that basket. That doesn't make any sense to me personally. If someone tells you, hey, I'm not really interested in dating, don't worry about changing that person's mind because something that's very natural is gonna happen naturally. Also, it's so nice of them to tell you that they, you know what I'm saying, that they don't want to date you. Like that's a blessing. It's like they cancel out themselves. It makes it more difficult when someone is showing you one thing over here and then doing something over here, like, you know, like some kind of like magic trick, like, yeah, and then over here they're just like, you know, I don't know, they're sprinkling salt. I don't know, they're doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. That's when it gets to be confusing. But I really, truly always believe you have signs that show you when someone is out of pocket. Like people say, I had no idea. Okay, now it's your first sign, so take that sign and dip. And a lot of times people who are not able to be single, that group just have to have somebody by them at any means, whether it's destroying that person with them, or just having like a relationship just to have one. Those type of people tend to hurt people. So if you have recently been hurt and you have not healed from that, please do not date. Okay, just don't do it. If you, whenever a breakup and you're not ready to date, don't date. If you like to cheat, don't date. Get this all resolved first before you go out, because people think that they need another human all the time and they really don't. Trust me, I spend a lot of time by myself. Over the past year, I wish I could do a whole nother video about this. I never would, but because my channel is not for me to share my whole life experiences, but I've spent a lot of time in my life in general alone, but over the past year, a lot of time by myself. And at first it was very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. And after a while, I'm just like, bro, I'm fun. Like, why wouldn't I want to be around myself? Like, I love myself. I'm having a good time now, talking to myself. Why are men stupid? Okay. I feel like men can ask, why are women so whatever, but they didn't ask, okay? Only the women asked, why are men stupid? So I have to answer what I see. So I don't know if men are really just stupid or men are just different. You know, just they don't just maybe not be as fast as all the other kittens. I don't know. I really think that there is, literally this is biblical, there is a separation between how men communicate and how women communicate. With that being said, in order for both parties to get along correctly, they have to overly communicate. The man has to overly communicate and the woman has to effectively communicate. So women were known for this. What's wrong? Nothing. Passive aggressively showing what's wrong with you instead of just saying, bro, yesterday when you did that, I didn't even like that. Why did you do that? You know, of course nicer, but I think women need to be better at that, just being direct and to the point, and men need to be better at communicating because they're direct and to the point, or they don't give enough and it confuses people. So I don't think that they're stupid. I just feel like there's a communication problem, and I feel like men do things more sporadically. Men will just be like, up and do something. And they'd be like, okay, so what? Why? I don't know. Men love to say that. I don't know. I just wasn't thinking. So they don't think about things through, I think, and women overthink. So men are stupid because they don't think enough, and women overthink. Maybe we're just way too intelligent that we've literally gone in a circle and then we're stupid with them. It could be possible. I would never admit to that. How do you know when you're done with somebody? Okay. Like a parent. Sit down, baby. Let me talk to you and tell you how, okay? Happened to me and your father when you were born. This is a tough one because this can go two different directions. This can be something just needs to be sorted out in your relationship, or this could be you have a really tough decision and you need to move on, which would really suck. I am a firm believer in dormant love. This phrase that I just made up. Okay, dormant love, I feel like, is love that's there, that once was there, once was very, very deep, and it just kind of fell asleep a little bit. Like, you know, your leg falls asleep, it's still tingly, but yeah, it's not really working the way it should. That's how I feel about dormant love. So when you're really with somebody and you've been with them for a long time, or you just been with them period, and you guys had deep, 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 deep love for each other, I find it very difficult to believe that one day you woke up and was like, huh, I don't love you no more. It doesn't really work like that. Maybe your love is just sleeping. So there are a few things that can make someone be turned off from another person. I don't know your particular situation and why you feel like you don't want this person anymore, but obviously for you to say, how do you know that you're done, means that you've had this thought in your mind over and over, right? You know that you're done when you start envisioning your future and they're nowhere in it, like at all. Like you could literally say to yourself, like, you know what? If I don't see this fool for about 30 days, it's gonna be a really good month. That's when you know that, okay, what? When you're thinking about years to come, you're just like, ooh, I hope I'm single by then. That's an issue. That's an issue. And when I said you don't just wake up and don't want to be with somebody anymore, you have to think about what made this change. When did it change? When did you start realizing it? Was there something that happened? Did this person become unattractive to you physically? Did they become unattractive to you mentally? Do you feel like you can't trust them? That's a really big thing. If you feel like you can't trust somebody, a lot of times that will change the way you look at them 100%. Or you don't respect them. Those two things will literally, like, they won't even look the same to you. You don't respect someone if you don't trust somebody. Any of these things have changed. That's probably why you feel like that, but they can always be changed back. Someone can regain your respect and regain your trust. It takes a conversation and it takes a lot of work. Now, if you guys are growing this way and you just grew apart, but you're still going up in a positive direction, and the relationship can be rebuilt. If this person is bringing you down, this is so important. If this person is bringing you down, dump them, ditch them, blah, blah. I don't know, that was a gun. Don't shoot them. Please do not shoot them. YouTube is definitely gonna punch me for that. Anyway, blicky. So if you feel like you're going this way and they're going like this, they're gonna drag you with them, I just want you to I wanna tell you that. There's no way you can spend a lot of time with someone and them not affect you. It's one bad apple spoils a bunch. The other apples don't come and fix the bad apple. It's not how it works. So that person needs to get themselves together. But that's how I feel like if any of those factors have changed. If they have a conversation with it, because if you've ever been in love with someone, it is worth working on, because it's hard out here for a pimp. It's hard. People are also very ugly. Okay,